Hello, welcome to another talk on money, business, and investing. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. On this talk, I want to go over what we discussed yesterday on our live stream, which was having ideas with systems is how we become wealthy. So if you're interested in creating wealth, having sales on autopilot, then we need to understand how to apply systems into our ideas. So one of the first steps that we talked about on our article and during our discussion was that we need to put our ideas on paper or write it down on a Word document, right? We need to get those ideas out of our minds so that we can establish the test of the eye of the needle, which means that we're going to push our idea, we're going to attempt to push our idea through the eye of the needle. We have to imagine a needle, and there's a little hole at the end of the needle where the string usually goes. Well, we're going to push that idea through there, and if we can push it through without us being pushed through, because we can't fit through that little hole, and the idea comes out on the other side with systems, then it's something that we can actually build and have success with, because it's going to run on itself with systems. So think of an idea that you have, put it through the eye of the needle, push that idea through. Can it go through the eye of the needle without us present? And think of systems that can be put in place so that we can sell the product that we're offering to the marketplace. And we want to be focusing on products, because when you do services, then usually you require to be there with the client, and we don't want to do that because we're building a true business, which is a system of systems, meaning that it's going to run on itself at some point very soon after we take over or after we launch it. So if you're interested in learning how to launch your own business successfully and start building passive income and capital gains income, then make sure you check out our website. We have a newsletter that is free, and every time we publish an article, you'll have an email with the article. You don't even need to visit the blog. You can just read the email and stay updated with financial education. One of the things that we talked about also was that the wealthy, we have as number one expense investing in financial education. A lot of people have that as last on their expenses list, and usually they don't even get to do it because they don't have time, or they have put other things as priority, and usually they don't even have money left to invest. So if we put investing in financial education as priority, we are sure that we will have the funds to get new knowledge and also invest actively in assets that we control with our companies. So it's all about understanding the new rules of money. That's why we created the ebook, The 10 New Rules of Money. You can find that on Amazon as well in Kindle. We have how to build cash flow with the internet, turn passive income on, and how to invest in crypto to build wealth, understanding Bitcoin and blockchain. Today, crypto is the new money in town. Crypto is a currency. It's not just an asset class and an asset to invest for capital gains income. Now we can actually take advantage of crypto as a currency, and we can utilize the gains to buy other assets, and we can borrow money with crypto. In fact, you want to check out, I believe it was 2 days ago when we did the live stream of how to get crypto loans, and we went through the entire process and where to go to acquire crypto loans. So it's all about using good debt. We encourage our partners here and our community to understand how to use leverage, systems, debt, right? It's not about being debt free, okay? Because today money is created with debt. And since we're building wealth, we need to be in as much debt as possible, because there are a lot of benefits that comes with debt when we invest for passive income as well. We can minimize taxes because debt is tax free. According to the law, all debt is tax free. And when we invest for passive income, as we have learned, passive income is the income that is taxed at the lowest bracket out of the three types of income that exist in the world. Earned income, or ordinary income, which comes from having a job, and that income is taxed at the highest bracket. Is very difficult and impossible to become wealthy with just working for earned income. We need to do more than that. We need to invest that into assets and convert that into passive income. Okay, so if we're saving money, then we need to have a purpose for that money. We need to save to invest. Okay, and a lot of people are saving without purpose. We need to save the money to invest it into an asset that will produce positive cash flow. And in fact, we should use our saved capital to raise more capital. So we need to acquire a credit card or a loan against that capital. We can use that capital as collateral, or we can use it to buy crypto, to invest into crypto, and use that crypto to acquire loans. And so we can literally kill two birds in one shot, for lack of a better word. So here in our community, our mission is to elevate the financial well-being of humanity through high-quality financial education made simple with lucrative opportunities to build passive income and true wealth. Understanding the new rules of money will help us build true wealth, because at the end of the day, a lot of people, when we look at their financial statements, they have no assets in their assets column. They literally have zero assets, and whatever they're calling assets are liabilities in their financial statement. We can tell whether something is an asset or liability by the way the cash flow is flowing, whether it's flowing into our pocket or is it flowing out of our pocket. And if it carries an expense, then it's a liability. If it's not making us any positive cash flow, then it's a liability. There's nothing wrong with having liabilities and expenses. In fact, we encourage everyone to live above our means, not below our means. Here in our community at Master Investor, we understand that we must expand. We're not going to shrink. We're not going to cut expenses. So it's not about being debt-free. It's about getting into good debt, learning how to manage debt, use good debt to invest for passive income, and use that revenue and surplus to invest in other assets in different asset classes, and of course use that revenue to pay for all expenses that we have, including any liabilities expense or bad debt that we may carry. Okay, so if we want to acquire liability, we need to focus on acquiring an asset that will pay for that liabilities expense. That way we position ourselves to get everything for free legally, because we're utilizing the pattern of the wealthy, the context of the wealthy mindset. There are two types of mindset when it comes to money: the poor and the wealthy mindset. And the poor has the middle class and the poor class. Okay, so it's the way they make money, actively selling their time for money. Now, there's nothing wrong with having a job if you love to do your job, but I recommend everyone to learn how to invest actively, okay? Not to give your money away to anybody to invest it for you, to actually understand how to build an asset, to launch a company, to bring an idea into fruition, to create a website. You don't need to create the website. We can get somebody else to create it for us, and we're going to show you exactly how to do all of that. In fact, everything is so much simpler today because we have artificial intelligence. Even our ads can be created with artificial intelligence. And we need to make sure that we're doing smart marketing, because that's how we're able to get sales on autopilot and unlimited leads, grow our email list. That's where the money is, because as we grow our email list, we can continue to communicate with those leads. And eventually, as we build rapport, meaning that we are giving value to those followers or leads that we're getting from our ads, then they will turn into paying customers eventually. As they get to know us, like us, and trust us, they will do business with us, okay, and our companies. We need to build brands. We need to understand the basics of business and investing in order to learn how to create money from thin air, learn how to invest for passive income and actually receive passive income. It's about being able to live through the passive income that we get in from our investments, okay? That's what we're going to be focusing on here in our community. Rule number one is that we work to build passive income and multiply money through sound investing, and we need financial education for that, okay? Without financial education, then everything seems risky, and there is risk with investing, and everything in life comes with risk, but it's a calculated risk when we have financial education, and we can literally build an asset that will produce passive income, and we can utilize 100% debt, not even our own capital. So as we say here, let's become creative with our own capital as well, not just use our own capital to invest. Let's use other people's money, OPM, right? Using debt, the bank's money, raising capital with our capital. So if we have 100,000, saved up, then we can raise another 100,000, and we now have 200,000. Okay, so we can literally print money like the government does by understanding how wealth is created and the history of money, the changes in the laws, right, that have happened in the past decades, and how money is created today, which is with debt. That's why today money is no longer real money, because of the change that happened on August 15, 1971, when President Nixon separated the gold standard from the US dollar. From that point forward, money became monopoly money, fiat money, paper money, and just an idea backed up by confidence. A lot of people haven't understood that. They don't even know that happened. So when the dollar was separated from the gold, it became debt. And the reason why we did that, just for those who are curious about why we did that, is because we are a country that imports more than exports. So if the dollar is attached to gold and we are importing more goods than exporting, then we're giving our gold away to countries that we consider our enemies, like China. A lot of things come from China today because of the cheap labor, and also because they do great things, right? They're really good at creating technology and so forth, and the labor is outstanding. So we take advantage of that, but if we leave the dollar attached to the gold, then we will end up giving all the gold, which is real money, away to our enemies, and we don't want to do that. Okay, so that was the best experiment and change in the law that has ever happened for all of us, because now we can literally get wealthy for free legally. We can utilize the new rules of money. We can have the tax code into our advantage, because the tax code is a package of incentives for wealth entrepreneurs and inside investors. And we use the corporate law to minimize taxes. We document everything. We don't hide anything. In fact, we have to show everything. We have to be very good at documenting our company's activities to the T. It's very important that we have a great team around us. I keep expressing that. The systems are critical, and one of those systems need to be catered to having a great team in the organization. Okay, so whatever we're building, we need to have a team around us that understands the vision, and usually these people are smarter than we are, and we have the ability to bring the best out of other people and make smart people work together to solve a mission. And every company and brand is built to solve a problem in the world and raise capital from the front end, from sales, from the sales funnels that we are going to be controlling, and from the back end, because the company has the 8 integrities established of the cash flow triangle that we learn inside of our community. The 8 integrities of a successful business are mission, team, leadership, cash flow, communications, systems, legal, and product. So product is not the most important aspect of the business like many people think. So if we have an idea, okay, great, we need more than that. We need to bring it into fruition, and the first step is to put it in paper, and whether it's through our smart device or on a napkin, it doesn't matter. Just bring it out of our minds, and now we can give some form in this physical reality. And now we can utilize the test of the eye of the needle, run it through that, see if we can actually push the idea through the eye of the needle without us, because we can't push ourselves through. So it has to go through without us, and if it can come out on the other side with systems, then we can actually get to work and put those systems in place so that we can start bringing in constant autopilot sales, okay, which will come in from the advertisement that we will have. And today, we don't even have to worry about creating the ads, because like I mentioned earlier, we have artificial intelligence that will create the ads for us. So all we have to do is give it a topic, choose the category, and it will do everything for us, including choose the demographic, interest, and other important characteristics of our target audience. It's about understanding who are we solving the problem to, okay? Who is our niche? Where are they hanging out? How are we going to put the message in front of them so easily that they can grab, purchase, and repeat again? And also, it's important that we leave a good experience in their minds. Okay, today people are looking for great experiences. So when we build a business, it has to be to create an experience into our customers. Okay, so the systems have to solve the problem of delivering the need into the marketplace, and we need to create an experience as the transaction is happening, from the time that we come in contact with the customer, with the potential customer, to the time that we do business with them, they become paying customers, and thereafter. Okay, we need to create a great experience. Customer service is important, and as I mentioned on our live stream yesterday, we need to have an innovation department on our organizations. Okay, because without innovation, we cannot succeed in this fast evolving and ever-changing world of technology and artificial intelligence. Okay, so become comfortable by changing and learning new things, replacing the old things with the new things that we're learning as we move forward. And we need to continue to seek financial education daily, such as doing these videos, listening to the right podcasts, reading, expanding our vocabulary, business vocabulary specifically, so that we can understand how to communicate with our customers, with our team, with our new potential customers, right? And we need to be in constant contact with our customers. We need to give them value at all times. We need to show them that we're here to solve their problem, and we have the solution to do that. Okay, so with that being said, I hope that you learned something on this video. Let me know if you have any questions. Check out the links in the description. Get our 3 ebooks: the 10 New Rules of Money, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet, Turn Passive Income On, and How to Invest in Crypto to Build Wealth, understanding Bitcoin and blockchain. Today, crypto is the new currency, so we can use crypto to print money. We can use crypto to create passive income, not just capital gains income. And remember, rule number 1 in our community is that we work to build passive income and make money multiply through sound investing. And we invest among the 5 asset classes that exist with our own companies, and that's how we diversify. That's how we hedge for inflation and protect ourselves from down economies, when we diversify among the 5 asset classes, not just in one asset class, but among the 5 asset classes. And those 5 asset classes are the following: number 1, business; number 2, real estate; number 3, crypto; number 4, paper assets; number 5, commodities. And remember the cash flow tetrahedron, which means that we have our business's revenue and surplus pay for our expenses, and those expenses carry real estate investments and other assets that we're going to be investing with that revenue. So ultimately, our businesses will buy other businesses. Okay, and that's how we position ourselves to create our wealth for free and create money from thin air. Because when we recoup our entire capital back from our investments, then, and we continue to control those assets, then we tap into the velocity of cash flow and infinite return on investment, which is the holy grail of investing. That means we create money from thin air. We are literally getting money for nothing. We have no money into our deals of our own. We recoup the entire capital back. We control the debt, if there's any debt, into the assets, and we continue to collect passive income. Okay, so we want to focus on building and investing for passive income. Bringing you the good and bad news of money, the business principles of working on economies. I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you share, like, and comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notifications, and I'll talk to you on the next video. Stay extraordinary and wealthy. Bye for now.